welcome to my channel. I am heading down to Virginia Beach today. It's the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, so I kind of get a 3-day weekend. I'm supposed to be teleworking today. Once that's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on in. Just need to pack up my ports and my stuff into my car, packing everything. I'll come back Sunday. I'm gonna spend the night tonight in a camping cabin, go surfing, hopefully all day tomorrow. I'm officially retiring my 8.6 longboard, but I'm gonna put it on this wall here. I bought mounts. I'm redecorating this room. It's my office slash our guest room. Anyway, it'll be another video, but here are the... Yeah, here's the rack, or So this is what Virginia Beach looks like right now. Oops. We are seeing Port Affair. I mean, waves look rideable with a foam board or something. There's a few people out. And then 4-3 wetsuit. Was saying a 3-2. I've got my changing robe, dry robe, little beach towel, dishwashing thing, couple surf shirts. This is a 2 mil. I think the other one is like a 1 mil, 1.5. So the Surfline forecast calls for a 4-3. I will put on this is my Farmer Jane. It's inside out. It's sleeveless, zips up the front, and then it's got the long pant legs. Okay, slight change of plans. I got too tired to drive last night and I was just really frustrated with some stuff going on, so I decided to leave this morning. So I left very early when it was dark, like 27 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It was really windy last night too, so I thought it would be best to just not drive. And it's not good to drive that far. It's like 3 to 4 hours and you're that tired, so. Right now it's only 3 hours and 5 minutes from my house to Virginia Beach. I'll just go down there and check in. I got my coffee, my little commuter mug, breakfast bar, so we're good to go. I'm gonna check into the cabin, drop off my stuff, put on my wetsuit, go out, be nice and frigid. These waves are really small, so I'm probably only gonna be able to use my foam board. I brought my Surf Betty to kind of test it out, but I don't think it's a 7.2, and I don't think the waves will even be big enough for that. And then afterward, I'm gonna go to some surf shops and look for some fingered gloves and 5mm. Not been successful in finding those anywhere. And look at some surfboards, see if they have any beaten up fiberglass boards. So cold in here. Okay, this is the heater, not that. It is so cold. I'm trying to warm up the cabin, but there's cracks in the door, or underneath the door. So I'm pretty tired. It's only like 10:30, but I'm really tired from last night. Grabbed some food from the Wawa gas station down the road. They have really good sub sandwiches. Some gas and maybe some earplugs, because I think I forgot my earplugs. Definitely need those. I keep a little fan right there for white noise. I now cannot sleep without white noise going on. My husband got me started on that. I brought hot cocoa and tea, and then once I wake up from my nap, after I eat, of course, go surfing. It doesn't look like there's really many people out there. Maybe 1 or 2. I mean, I don't blame them. It's really cold. Like, the water's warmer than the air is, which is usually how it is in the off season. It's still freezing. I think I didn't have, I don't know what happened with the heater, but I came back and it was off. So I just have my summer sleeping bag, because last time I brought my sub-freezing temperature winter sleeping bag and it was too hot. So I have this, and then I have my dry robe I'm gonna put on over it. And then I've got this, so it's like a coat
slash lounge slash sleeping bag. So we'll see how well this works. I got it from Sierra, which is like the TJ Maxx of REI and other outdoor stores. I put my little beach towel thing at the over the crack, but there's still quite a bit. Yeah, these are just kind of cheaply built cabins. I think they're pretty old too. And I always have a pillow in my car. This is my turtle pillow. I think I got it when I lived in Hawaii. It's just nice for like car naps and stuff too. Nice and toasty. So the sleeping bag, I just showed you the sleeping bag coating. It has sleeveless arms, a lot warmer now. Had a nice 2-hour nap. Now it's time for coffee and surf. Yeah, I made the mistake of making only 1 cup of coffee this morning before I left. Well, it was prepped last night, of course. I always bring my coffee if I'm traveling by car, or my coffee maker, excuse me. And then I have my little, I don't know where it is, but it's my little coffee net thing that you just put coffee in, and it props up on top of the cup, and then you just pour tea kettle over it, just hot water. The coffee is cooling down. I'm going to braid my hair. Super interesting, I know. I'm gonna French braid it. Whenever I just do a low braid, my hair always comes out at the front, so when I'm surfing, because it's pretty rough and I get tossed off my board all the time. So yeah, I'm not very good at French braiding, but I've been learning for the last couple years, I guess, from YouTube. I don't really have anyone to practice on besides myself. I realized I forgot detangler and leave-in conditioner. Okay, there's a bump right there. I think this side looks a lot better than this side. This side's kind of falling apart. It's hard because I just have a small mirror. I guess I should have done my hair last night in my own mirror. Oh well, I think it'll stay. I'm gonna wear this suit underneath my wetsuit. It's from Italy. Well, I got it from Italy when I was there earlier this year. I got one in green too. It's pretty comfortable, just easy to slide on and off. Perfect size waves for me. Okay, I decided to bring my pop-up tent just to mark where my bag is from the beach, because sometimes, I mean, I don't think it'll be an issue here, but sometimes it's hard to find my backpack. I really love surf spots like this where you can just wait out on the sandbar and not have to waste your energy paddling. You can just walk out and then just kind of dive into a wave and paddle. I was pulling myself back on the board if the wave crashed on top of me. I found that's better to kind of just readjust your weight, and the board will not purl or the front won't go underwater. This was a great warm-up session. Even though the waves were kind of small, this was absolutely perfect for me, especially as a beginner who's trying to progress. So my goals for this session was to at least test out the surf eddy and get familiarized with it, even if I couldn't catch a wave. Just kind of getting tossed around the water just kind of familiarizes yourself with it. I did want to at least try to catch a wave on the white water because I knew I could at least do that. But I pleasantly surprised myself by catching some green waves. They didn't look that great from this camera angle, but I actually caught them and stood up for a couple of seconds. And the board was a lot more versatile than my foam board, of course, just a lot more easy to maneuver. I was able to paddle into waves and look down the line and actually go down a couple waves. It didn't really show it too well here, but I'm excited for my next surf session. I really want to catch some bigger waves on the surf eddy.
Recap. Okay, I'm just warming up in the car. The air is just frigid. The water is so much warmer than the outside temperatures. I had to put on mittens to pack up my stuff because my hands were just so cold. This is definitely the coldest surf session I've ever had in the US. It was definitely the funnest surf session I've had at Virginia Beach. I really like this spot. It's like really nice how the waves just kind of roll up. Perfect size for me. They're really small, so like, you know, other surfers weren't interested. Nobody's here. It's just so cold. It's getting dark. That was so much fun. I caught waves on the surf eddy. I actually did not find it to be as difficult as I thought it would be. And it was a little bit harder to catch waves, but not much. Eddy and NSP boards have a lot of volume.
Wetsuit top hanging up, swimsuit's drying off, or swimsuit towel, and then my wetsuit is really warm. So this is a dry robe by Mountain Warehouse. It's fleece lined, and then it's got a windbreaker. I wish I had gotten this years ago. All right, I'm gonna go out and get some dinner. It's almost 6 o'clock. The surf shop I want to go to closes at 8, which is kind of early for a Saturday, especially on Black Friday weekend. But, you know, it's also Thanksgiving weekend, and maybe they want their employees to be with their families. I will say this was, it was great to come back and be able to shower, just spend the night. I think I'll start doing that in the winter, just book night I drive up, and then, which I didn't do last night, but, and then the following night too. It's just, it's only like $120. When I book only one night, I always feel rushed when I'm out in the water. I'm like, oh, I have to be back before 11 to like, you know, check out. And then if you want to shower, that's even longer. So this was really nice. And then I could just like drop my stuff off, come back and relax. I'm gonna be heading out early tomorrow, hopefully to beat the Thanksgiving weekend traffic. Everybody's headed back Sunday. I was gonna put stuff outside, but the temperatures are supposed to be dropping below freezing. I think it's already below freezing right now. It feels like it. Like it feels like it's gonna snow. If I left stuff out there, it'd just be frozen solid in the morning. Got another Wawa sandwich and this little drink. I kind of wanted to go get pizza, but I was really hungry, and this was the fastest. Good morning. I woke up. Let's see. It's about 6:45 right now. I had horrible nightmares last night, and I'm glad the sun is coming up. I think I was just really tired. I didn't even surf that much yesterday. I don't have enough water because I drank it all to make coffee or oatmeal. I had a third Algene bottle that I thought I brought, but I must have left it. I'm gonna pack up the car and go get some food and then head back, hightail it back home because it'll be Thanksgiving traffic and it'll start getting bad. But I really need to rinse off my boards. I didn't get a chance to do that yesterday because it was so cold. Traffic is really bad. Now I'm I'm just south of Fredericksburg, Spotsylvania. I'll show a map right here. I've been like an hour and a half away from home for like the past, I don't know. It's added half an hour onto my back commute, but drive. Alright, so I rinsed off the boards. They're still a little wet, but I didn't want to put them away so wet. I usually leave them out for a day or so to dry, but it's really cold out. It's going to drop below freezing again tonight. So I'm just going to store them in here, and then after work, just open up the shed doors and let everything air out. So it's about a week later, and I'm editing this video, and I realized I never filmed the outro. As I was editing this video, I realized, some people might be, if they're new, they might be wondering why I would ever go surfing in cold water when it's, just the wind chill is like 22 degrees or whatever. Why I wouldn't just go in the summer. I really prefer to go in the winter because there are so few people out due to the cold. I do have wetsuits that allow you to be able to handle the cold better. That wetsuit that I was wearing in this video is appropriate for the water temperature. Just again, the air temperature was the wind chill was ridiculous. I should have worn gloves. Because I am still learning to turn, I can't really avoid people that well. So it's really important that I go on during less crowded times, like in the winter. And I just like it. It's because it's quiet, and in the summer, places like Virginia Beach are just absolute chaotic. I mean, pretty much anywhere you surf on the East Coast is just going to be crowded and chaotic. Being around that just makes my heart kind of clench and I get anxious. I'm hoping to go surfing between now and the end of January. I don't know, after Christmas, but before MLK Day, which is, I know I have a lot of British subscribers, so MLK Day is at the end of January. Yeah, sometime in the next month and a half, hopefully I'll go back out surfing. But thank you for watching. For more surfing content, including warm and cold water surfing, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.